Hey. Am I still live? Streamlabs says I am. Okay, yeah, I am. I had Twitch up over here. Made me think otherwise for a second. Class A, only 200. Looks cool, though. Pterosaur, however you would say that. Ooh, a 14 reactor, even worse. Hyper cheap, but like, no. On the Shackleton. I see. Crew 2. I see. That's a good looking ship. I'm thinking about it. Like, this big rig? I'm thinking about it. Like, I have the money. And I am thinking about it. I would go back to Nothingville. Oh my, it's the cargo upgrade, like, already done. I lose reactor, I lose jump. I lose my missiles, which I might need. In space. Like, it gives me the cargo. It does. I wouldn't mind flying this. I don't hate the way it looks, honestly. I don't. But I feel like the cargo... I mean, higher shield capacity. I'm just not sure this thing... I'm not sure I'd win the space battles I've been winning with this versus what I fly now, you know? Plus, that's like all of my money gone. And we can still try our damnedest to, like, find a Class B to take, you know?
Sure, how about it?
Plus this, I'm not gonna actually, buy any pieces. But like I get a whole bunch of cannons. Autocannon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your ship's weapons affect enemy ships differently in combat depending on the damage type used. Autocannon? So it'll shoot on its own? Bays. A hope for landing bay. Oh, they look different? Oh, because I would have access to 50. This one would give me 60. Starship design rank 1. Oh, so that's what the natural red box would be. Stormax 60 cargo hold. Wait. 435 cargo. 720 cargo. Oh, I see. Values, yeah, way higher. Way higher. And it takes up, like, less space. Oh, I'd want that. It does seem cheaper to modify. Which means I don't think I'll ever straight up buy a ship. They're just, it's so much money. I think I'd rather just steal my way to maybe a better one. Or just take apart the Frontier. Just rip it apart. And use this as the base. Because it itself, with what I've done to it, is not too bad. If anything, what I am struggling with on that thing now is combat.
Need some work done? Sure, how about it?
Is there a way to improve that? Range, fire rates, hull damage. Like, is there a comparison? Like, what do I got now, you know? Oh, it's showing me my pieces. I see. And it's like, what would you like to What piece would you like to upgrade? I see. Because I already have it already down to like max shields, only 2 engines. So it's not like I can give much more. I actually really can't. I'm already only running 2 engine speed. I can't give much more. I can't give any more. I need a reactor that exceeds 18, like substantially, if I'm gonna just have better weapon system set up.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Keep an eye on your valuables. Can't protect your own.
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
This was literally nothing.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
What's wrong?
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
Lots of people just use people like us without giving a shit about us. Story of my life.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Okay. So what were you actually
I don't
shipping?
know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
That
It
is
gets
terrible.
even worse.
Oh boy.
A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice.
I'll just kill him.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
I have a cowboy hat. Yeah, I'll handle that in a second.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
They actually did. I am actually lucky to be
Well,
alive.
being a great pilot ain't a requirement to join the Rangers. Still a part of the job, though. You might want to get in a little more practice behind the stick. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
No, I think we're good. Let's do it.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Okay.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder
You want
and
the
president
factory
of
floor?
Tech.
That's why there's a straight up space truck for sale here.
Oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Yeah.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
True.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you here. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
You'll be, I give you my word.
Results, Deputy. Results speak louder than promises.
Okay.
I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
No, of course not.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
To a group of men who are trying to acquire a farm.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Okay.
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Okay. Did anyone see
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However,
Yep.
I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Okay. Anything unique about the
No,
ship?
nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope-Tech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope-Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Okay. I think we're good.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope-Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yep.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go
Let's
on.
hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
What can you tell
He's
me?
what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Okay.
He
Got
should
it.
be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Yep.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
7,300 credits, level 20. I also just realized the Class C ship thing is not my final barrier. I think I need stars. Particle beam. Like, where's ship design? Starship engineering? As with car culture and Earth, yep. Yep, I need to get that, but it requires more points in this. And yeah, that's not ready. I can now do master. And 4 auto attempts can be banked. Expanded digi-pick to eliminate keys that aren't required. I see. Cool. Cool. So I can do that. It's 1 more point. And I could jump down here. Okay. Yep, a lot of stuff there. Level 20. Okay, what about... I think we're gonna call it right there. Fahim Slate, yep. I do believe, yep, we're gonna do that Adila Fahim thing when we get back. But that is it for today. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for stopping on by or hanging out. Super appreciate it. Boy, I love getting to sink my teeth in deep with this game. I love it. I do. It's so fun. And now I'm about to get an hour of extra time. As us in the US, and maybe other places as well, are jumping backwards an hour in 13 minutes. Yep, so I will be live again 6 a.m. or as soon as I wake up after that if I don't wake up on time, which is, I would say, normally in 4 hours from now, but I have an extra, so in 5 hours from now. So, yeah. So, if you're waking up with me, then I'll see you then. If not, then hopefully I will see you next time. Thank you all. Bye-bye.